Imagine a world where your smartphone isn't just a tool. It's an intelligent, omnipresent entity, silently shaping your decisions, predicting your every move, and feeding on your data. Every swipe, every tap, every word you type is being observed, calculated, and stored by artificial intelligence. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now, and it's scarier than you think. Welcome to Infected AI in the dark side of technology, where artificial intelligence has infiltrated every corner of our digital lives, especially the device we hold closest to us, our smartphones. What started as a convenience has morphed into something far more complex and perhaps more dangerous. Google and Apple, the tech titans leading this revolution, have expressed concerns, even as they continue to push AI deeper into their devices. But what does it really mean for us? Are we truly in control, or are we surrendering to an invisible force? Today, we dive deep into the murky waters of AI in smartphones. Brace yourselves. This journey will be unsettling. The concept of AI in smartphones began innocently enough. In the early days, it was all about convenience. Voice assistants like Siri and Google Assistant were novelty features, designed to make life easier. But behind the scenes, something much more significant was brewing. AI wasn't just responding to your commands, it was learning. It was observing your habits, analyzing your preferences, and gradually becoming smarter with every interaction. Apple and Google were the first to introduce these AI capabilities, touting them as groundbreaking innovations. At first, the focus was on enhancing user experience, predictive text, facial recognition, and personalized app recommendations. But these early implementations of AI were just the tip of the iceberg. As AI began to evolve, so did its role in smartphones. By the mid-2010s, AI had infiltrated almost every aspect of smartphone functionality. It was no longer just a tool, it had become the brain of the device. Google's Pixel smartphones boasted advanced AI-driven photography, while Apple's A-series chips integrated machine learning for everything from facial recognition to augmented reality. On the surface, it all seemed impressive, a technological marvel that made our lives easier, more connected, and more intuitive. But underneath the shiny surface, concerns started to emerge. As AI in smartphones became more advanced, even the giants behind this revolution, Google and Apple, began to voice concerns. Google, in particular, issued a warning in early 2024 that should have raised alarms everywhere. The tech giant cautioned users about the growing influence of AI in smartphones, highlighting potential risks related to privacy, security, and ethical considerations. The biggest worry? AI's ability to learn too much. Google warned that as AI becomes more integrated into smartphones, it could potentially overstep its boundaries. These devices are with us every moment of the day, capturing vast amounts of personal data. Our location, our conversations, our interests, and even our health metrics. AI has the potential to process this data in ways that could be intrusive, manipulative, and even dangerous. Apple, too, has expressed concerns. Despite being at the forefront of AI innovation, the company has emphasized the importance of privacy. Apple's CEO, Tim Cook, has repeatedly stated that privacy is a fundamental human right and warned against the misuse of AI in smartphones. However, even with these assurances, the question remains: can we really trust these tech giants to protect us from the very technology they're unleashing on the world? Today, AI in smartphones has become a double-edged sword. On one hand, it offers unparalleled convenience. AI-driven apps can recommend songs before you even think of them, suggest the quickest route home, and filter your spam emails with incredible accuracy. But on the other hand, the consequences of this omnipresent AI are far more sinister than most of us realize. AI in smartphones today can do things that would have been unimaginable a decade ago. It can analyze your voice to detect emotions, track your facial expressions to gauge your mood, and even predict your actions before you take them. But at what cost? The biggest concern is privacy. AI's ability to gather and analyze data from your smartphone raises serious questions about who has access to this information and how it's being used. There have been countless reports of data breaches, where personal information collected by AI-powered apps has been leaked or sold to third parties. And it's not just hackers we need to worry about. Even legitimate companies are using AI to collect and exploit your data for profit. Then there's the issue of control. As AI becomes more advanced, there's a growing fear that we're losing control over our own devices. Smartphones are supposed to be tools that serve us, but with AI taking over more and more functions, the line between user and device is becoming increasingly blurred. Are we still in control, or are we being controlled by the AI embedded in our phones? So, where is all this heading? The future of AI and smartphones is both exciting and terrifying. On one hand, we can expect even more advanced AI capabilities that will make our devices smarter, faster, and more intuitive. AI-driven smartphones could potentially eliminate the need for manual input altogether, with devices anticipating our every need before we even express it. But this future also comes with significant risks. As AI becomes more powerful, the potential for misuse grows. We could see smartphones being used for mass surveillance, with AI tracking our every move and reporting it to governments or corporations. We could also see AI being used to manipulate our behavior, subtly influencing our decisions and actions without us even realizing it. There's also the risk of AI becoming too intelligent. As AI continues to learn and evolve, there's a growing concern that it could eventually surpass human intelligence. If that happens, we could find ourselves at the mercy of machines that are smarter than us, with no way to control them. Google and Apple are aware of these risks, and they're taking steps to mitigate them. But the question remains, can they do enough? Or are we heading down a path that we won't be able to turn back from? The implications of AI and smartphones go far beyond just the devices themselves. This is a technology that has the potential to reshape the world as we know it. AI and smartphones is already influencing everything from our social interactions to our political views. It's changing the way we communicate, the way we work, and even the way we think. One of the biggest concerns is the impact on privacy. As AI continues to infiltrate our smartphones, our personal data is becoming more vulnerable than ever. This raises serious questions about the balance between convenience and privacy. Are we willing to sacrifice our privacy for the sake of convenience? And if so, what are the long-term consequences of that decision? The final concern is the impact on society. AI and smartphones has the potential to exacerbate existing inequalities, as those who can afford the latest devices gain access to more advanced AI features, leaving others behind. It also raises ethical questions about the use of AI for surveillance, manipulation, and control. As we move forward into this brave new world of AI and smartphones, we need to ask ourselves some tough questions. Are we really in control of this technology, or is it controlling us? Are we willing to sacrifice our privacy, our security, and even our humanity for the sake of convenience? And most importantly, are we prepared for the consequences of allowing AI to become such a pervasive force in our lives? The future of AI and smartphones is uncertain, and the risks are real. But it's not too late to take a stand. We can demand more transparency from tech companies, push for stronger regulations, and make more informed choices about the technology we use. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay ahead of the curve as we navigate the complex and often unsettling world of AI. Because the future is coming fast, and it's up to us to decide what it looks like.